shall be discussing some typical cases in one-dimensional case. We have some derivations also. Obviously, that is, these derivations, they are easily available and they are easy to understand, and they are given in all the books, almost all the books which are on the topic collisions. And these derivations, they are also, you can find with this lecture also in PDF form. We are interested, that is, what are the cases like, what are the 2 or 3 cases which we have, and we have to remember their results. If the two colliding bodies, they have the same mass and E is equal to 1 and this is one-dimensional collision, then after the collision, the velocities, they are interchanged. What does it mean? It means that is this body, let's say number 1 body, when they collide, their velocities will be interchanged. So this is M, this is body number 1, and this is M, body number 2, right? Same masses, they are same masses. So they are the same masses. So this is body number 2. So one will acquire initial velocity of this. So it means now this shall be moving in this direction. It is going to acquire velocity of this. That is, now it will be moving in velocity v2 in this direction, and this after collision, the masses, they are same. This will acquire the velocity before collision of this. That is velocity, that is the meaning of, that is velocities are interchanged. This and this collide, this gives it velocity to this one and this gives it velocity to this one. So this will go over here v2 and this will go over here with the velocity v1. This is when both the bodies, they have the same mass and E is equal to 1 and this is one-dimensional collision. Now let's move to other special cases where the two colliding bodies, they are once again, the collision is taking place, it is one dimension and it is a perfectly elastic collision. But now one of the body is massive and stationary. That is, this is a body which is going like this with a velocity u, and over here this is other body, this is massive and this is velocity is equal to, this is stationary, velocity is equal to 0. So this is a massive body. When this body is massive and stationary and this comes over here and strikes, what happens is that this remains stationary, this massive body remains stationary, and after collision, this is before collision and this is after collision. This is after collision. After collision, what is going to happen is that this will rebound with a velocity u. This is case number 1. So we call it as case 1. So in the case 2 also, once again, E is equal to 1, it is given. Now what happens is, that is, this body is stationary, the lighter body is stationary, and the massive body is moving with some velocity u. Right, and this is going to strike it. So this is a case of, we say this is before collision. Before collision. After collision, what happens is, when this collides with this, so this massive body, this will keep on moving with the velocity, the same initial velocity, but this lighter body, this will have the double the velocity of this colliding body, which has been massive and which has been moving with the velocity u. So this lighter body, which was initially at rest before collision, now it will attain a velocity to u, double the velocity. So these two cases, they are important cases. Otherwise, you know, that is, if the masses, they are same, if the two bodies, we have done it, if the two bodies, they have the same mass, this is stationary and this is moving, suppose the masses, they are same, then what is going to happen is, suppose 1 and 2, and this is before collision we are talking. So after collision, so this is u and its velocity is equal to 0. So what is going to happen is, that is, once again the velocity, they are going to be interchanged. So this will come to a stop and this will have a velocity u in this direction, that this will give its velocity to this one and this will get its velocity, the velocity they are going to get interchanged, we have just done. So this will be moving with velocity u and this will come to a halt.